Well, hello everyone. This is your unmanned pilot, John Victor Jacobson, and we're on our way to Heritage Park in Bayonne, no, in Staten Island, New Jersey. Yes, we are. And this is the Goethals Bridge, and it's been recently rebuilt within the last, I guess, 10 years or so. And it sure is a whole lot better and safer than the old Goethals Bridge. That was a death trap. Those lanes were really, really narrow, and when you get two tractor trailers side by side, let me tell you something, it ain't pretty. So anyway, we got to Heritage Park, and we were able to capture some really good shots of these tanker ships, and some of them are just barges being pushed by tugboats like this one right here. And so, what do you say we go and do some flying around that stuff? I say, yeah, let's do that. Here we go. All right, so what I like to do is I like to pull up like this and then orbit around the front of the ship in sport mode. I like to keep a certain distance, and that seemed to work out just fine. Okay, now let's see what's in these docks here off to our right. Looks like there's a shit ton of tugboats over there. Yes, sirree. We're just going to get up to altitude here and take a look at them tugs. I want to get some still shots of them. So, alright, so that looks like a good spot right there. Yep, so that fills the page. And then I decided to get some panoramas too. And this one turned out okay. But I have another one that turned out better. Now we're going to pull out here. And back away. There we go. Let's take a look at what else is around here, okay? There's a lot of boats out there. That's a lot of money packed into them tight little spaces. Yes, sirree. Okay, now we're just going to go up the boat dock line here. And you got all kind of dry dock services and repair company there. There's a Cadell, I think it's called, or Cadell Dry Dock and Repair Services. And one of these dry docks has got a Staten Island ferry, that one just past that blue crane there on the right there. Yeah, that orange boat, that there's a Staten Island ferry. I got some real nice pictures of the Staten Island ferry. Yeah, I got one coming up here. I'm going to show you one that's in the water, okay? Just hold on. Yeah, that's what the Staten Island ferry looks like in the water. It sure does. All right, now I want to get on the other side of that because we want to get our sun. It's early morning here. And that crane there is like 300 feet tall. That is a big crane there. Now I'm going to come back down to these tugboats again. I just think it's amazing. You get all them tugboats packed in tight. You can get some pretty cool panoramas there. And here's one of them. And that there's another one. That's a real up close one there. And that's what this turned out to look like in Tiny Planets. That's Tugboat Tiny Planet right there. And then you might as well whoop-de-doo them tugboats because they just look cool like that. And now we're just going to pull back out of there again. Now what do you say we take a look at that great big beautiful Bayonne Bridge? I'll say, yeah, let's do that. Are you ready? There we go. That there's a panorama. I could have got closer, but I didn't want to. And that there's how it looks in Tiny Planets. And that's an inverse tiny planet or a rabbit hole. And I had to whoop-de-doo that just because, and that's a blast. That always looks good with bridges. And then I moved to a different location here on the over land and got a different view of the bridge and the landscape. It is quite busy down there, isn't it? I say, yeah, it's pretty busy. There's a lot going on down there. And let's just blast it out there. Now let's check out this little fuel barge here. I don't know what's in there, but boy, it's heavy and it's sitting low in the water. You better watch out for rough weather when you're pushing one of those things. And I sped this up in post, so it's just kind of moving along there. And now, yeah, and that's the New York skyline there and the Freedom Tower, if you can see that tall building. And now I'm going to go up ahead in front of this barge to get a different still shot. I want to get a really nice still shot here. There it is. Okay, so now let's just take a look at this little park. This is Heritage Park in Staten Island. And it's not very busy. And if you get here at the right time of day, you can pretty much fly from just about anywhere and have enough privacy where you're not going to be bothering anybody. It was about 9 or 10 o'clock when we were doing this on a Sunday morning. And there's another ship came by. Yep, that looks good. And that's the picture of that barge again. And yeah, it was a good time. I sure hope you like my little videos, and if you do, go ahead, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and share with all your friends. Yeah, baby. Hoo-wee! Bink.